What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Chewy TV. So today we got a error code on our Honda Civic. Actually, it's a maintenance code. So if you don't have your manual, if you do, it's in here. If you don't, I'm gonna show you guys what the error code. So right now the code we're getting the code A15. So we're gonna check and see in the book what A15 means. Okay, so right here we have the code A, which means replace engine oil, 1, rotate the tires, and 5, replace engine coolant. So today we're only going to be doing the replacing the engine oil and rotating the tires because we don't have enough time to do the engine coolant. It's just a coolant flush. You disconnect the bottom hose and flush all the coolant, plug it there, and then you could use a hose to water it inside, and then plug it back up and put new coolant. But that's kind of time consuming, so we're not gonna do that today. So we're just gonna do A1, and then we're gonna do the 5 later on another video. Alright, so this is your jacking point. Most cars have a jacking point. If you don't know where it's at on your car, you can look in the owner's manual. You just want to lift this high enough until you can reach underneath to loosen up the plug and the oil filter. That should be high enough. You can also add a jack stand on the other side in case. And then I like putting tires underneath with rims in case the car falls.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so we couldn't find the right tool, but I guess this will do. You can twist it around. If you don't have like you can use some of these. These will kind of work. Alright, so we already loosened this. This is actually, I believe, 19 millimeter. 18 millimeters. So it's gonna squirt out a lot right now. Hate that. Okay. Alright, while that's draining, make sure you take off the cap and you also take off the dipstick. That'll let it breathe and actually throw out more dirty oil. And you actually want to put a little bit of oil right inside so it can flush out all the old oil too. Alright, so we're gonna pour just a little bit so it can drain out the old one. That's enough. There you go. Alright, so you want to grab a little bit of oil and then just like put it on the gasket so it won't get stuck. So right now we're just putting everything back. I'm gonna hand tighten this for now. you kind of only want to hand tighten it too, just maybe a little bit more. Let me grab my little handy dandy. That's about it. Don't want to puncture it up. And tighten the bolts. Not too tight, but there we go. Just torque it a little bit. And that's it. Now we just put the oil back up. Alright, so now we're just gonna put the oil back in. It uses about, I didn't really read the manual, but I think it's about 4.5 quarts, which is what the can usually, the can comes with 5 quarts, so we're gonna do 4.5. Last thing you need to check is to make sure it's not dripping or you don't have any leak somewhere. So I actually spilled a little bit, so it's gonna be leaking, but it seems pretty good. Alright, so for the tire rotation, the first thing you need to do is you need to loosen all the lug nuts and then raise the car. So we're gonna loosen the lug nuts first. So a few things, just make sure you have enough space at the bottom to be able to take the wheel off in the front and the back. And then make sure that the tire in the front and in the back are the same size, because I know my other car, the tires in the back are bigger, and you don't want to rotate the bigger tires.
Yeah.
Alright, so the back tire was actually stuck. If you have one of these, just hit it in the back until it comes off. And now we're moving this one to the front and then that one to the back. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to clear the code. All you gotta do is put the ignition on, and then hold down the select reset button. I believe you have to hold this for 30 seconds, and then you hold the reset button. You press the reset button again. Oh, sorry. So you hold it for 30 seconds. Till it starts blinking. You let go and then you press and hold the reset button again. There we go. So that's all you guys have to do to clear the code. The only thing I didn't do, like I said, I didn't do the coolant. But that should be all I need to do for now. Alright, so you just want to hand tighten the lug nuts, and once you have them hand tightened, then you can go ahead and lower the car. Once you lower the car, you want to use your how we say it in Spanish, your cruceta. So you're gonna use it, and then you're gonna do across. So you're gonna tighten this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then keep going. Do not like torque them down. If you have a torque wrench, that would be the best tool. So that's about it. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about anything else for the car, let me know, and I'll try to help you guys out, and I'll try to make more videos anytime I can, whenever I have time. So thank you guys.